Like I'll talk about my English that I have a good command of this language, but
As you talked about your students, so you have set up your own tuition or something at your place where students come to teach to learn English from you.
sometimes I become serious about this language that I'm not practicing. Then how will I be good at this language?
And first of all, before we go further, first of all, I would like to know the name of your channel if you are comfortable in telling me what is the name of the channel. All right. So Jasmeer, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm also doing not great, but good enough. Okay. So Jasmeer, as you told me, you saw one of my videos on my channel, and from there only you got to know that I'm interested in speaking with so many people, and we can speak in English. We can have a good session of spoken English. So first of all, thank you so much for joining with me, and I welcome you in this session of ours. And it's really good to know that you are eager to work on your English, and you are serious about not only your English but about yourself, and the kind of commitment that I see in you. As far as my experience with you till now is concerned, you seem to be a dedicated, a disciplined person, which is a great thing. So I appreciate for you that. I respect you for that, because there are what I've seen is there are so many people in this world who want to do so many things, but when it comes to execution, when it comes to doing the thing, when it comes to putting the ideas into action, then they guys are those people are nowhere. But you are one of the very few people who not only showed his interest, not only showed this urge to do something good, but at the same time you took the action also to speak with me in this meeting. So I respect you for that. You are one of the very few people, and you will be successful for sure if you continue this habit of yours, if you continue this discipline and this hunger to become better. So nobody can stop you, brother. Enough talking of me. Okay, tell me something about yourself. You can talk about anything, like your education. What all are you doing right now? Tell me something.
Like I'll talk about my English that I have a good command of this language, but I'm not active on practicing of this language. So sometimes I become serious about this language that I'm not practicing. Then how will I be good at this language? And like I have also told you that I have a YouTube channel, and I have uploaded a couple of videos over there, and I have taken some clapping sessions, and when now my friends are telling me that why you are not uploading videos. And I have also observed something in my English that like before I was speaking quite good English. Like I had a good command of speaking, but right now I'm losing. If I'm not practicing of speaking, I feel like I'm losing. So I thought that I have to continue my speaking. So it will be better for my English.
Absolutely, Jasmeer. Whatever you said is absolutely correct. And first of all, before we go further, first of all, I would like to know the name of your channel if you are comfortable in telling me. What is the name of your channel?
My channel name is J English Classes.
J English Classes. J for J as in jargon, J as in jug, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. No, of course, J is for your name. I was just confirming the letter. Okay, so J English Classes, right? Okay, so J English Classes. I will for sure subscribe to your channel. I will check out the content that you have uploaded on your channel for sure. And yes, whatever you said is absolutely right, because see, we people are not native speakers of English language, right? We don't get to speak this language in our day-to-day, on a daily basis we don't get to speak this language. So of course, as you said earlier, you were speaking, when you were in the habit of speaking, so of course you were improving in spoken English, but when you stopped speaking this language, then of course it affects, we basically lose the grip on any particular skill with time if we don't continuously do it. So yes, it is absolutely right. And okay, if you have to tell me what was the reason which stopped you from uploading the videos on YouTube?
The thing is that, like, that time I was in a coaching center and I was teaching. Like, I was there as a hostel in charge. So, but there I was not getting time for my studies. Like, I'm in my undergraduation, so I'm doing my graduation. So I need to, like, study. So I was getting for that. And when I got that coach and I came to my house, so there is, lots of noise. I have told you that I'm living in a joint family. So during daytime, it's impossible to have conversation. So mostly I prefer night time to have conversation. And the other reason is that I am not able to afford now those things, because those are quite expensive to have. Like, right now I'm not asking for money to my parents. Like, I'm living in Bihar, I'm doing my study over here, but my native place is West Bengal. So my parents live there.
Okay.
But I'm not asking for money for this. Like, I want the money to purchase some subscription where I will talk to them and I will upload video. That's why I'm not asking for money to them. I thought that when I will started earning money, then I will purchase these things, then
I
will
understand.
work on my channel.
I got your point.
Like, nowadays,
tell me. Tell
and
me. Go ahead,
nowadays I have some students, like, they got to know that I know English and they are coming to learn from me. And one of them are, like, preparing for, like, there is a interest exam like Al Amin mission. So one of the students is coming from that background, and I'm teaching him. I'm teaching him grammar. Like, in a syllabus grammar is there. That's why. No, the way, like, I'm speaking right now, I'm getting stuck. So before it wasn't happening.
It happens because as you already mentioned that you stopped speaking, that habit of yours faded away. So of course, it happens that, as I told you, if we are not practicing something, if we stop doing something, then of course, no matter how good you are at any particular thing, if you stop doing that thing, so of course, your grip on that skill, of course, goes away with time. So it happens. And as you talked about your students, so you have set up your own tuition or something at your place where students come to teach, to learn English from you?
Like, I do not have any particular classroom, so I thought about that. I'll make a classroom.
No, I understand, but where do you teach them? I mean, do you teach them at your home only, or do you go to their places?
In my home.
Okay,
at my home, my home, in my room. I teach them.
That's cool. That's perfectly fine. And how many students do you have as of now, if you want to share?
Like, I started teaching them 5 days back. So
okay, so you have just started it. Okay.
Yeah.
So there must be maximum 2 or 3 only, if I'm not wrong. 2 or 3 only, right?
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's been only 5 days since you started, and you already have 2 to 3 students with you. Not bad. And of course, as you continue to do this, you will eventually have many more students. And my best wishes with you. And I hope you set up your own big institute or something one day, and maybe chain of institutes, chain of branches, so many branches of institutes. So my best wishes with you. And of course, and for that, you will also have to continue speaking. And you were right that, where you live, there is no environment of speaking English and stuff like that. It happens, even here, where I live in my home or in the neighborhood, nobody here speaks English. So it's me only who talks. Either I talk to myself, or, I have the subscription of Englishary, which I just took maybe 20 days ago at max. Right, before that, even I had nobody to speak English with. And even in this Englishary subscription, we rarely get to speak with the tutors, right? If I talked with someone today, so I might not be talking to them for the next maybe a week or 5 days or even 10 days, right? So yes, even I don't have this habit or any resources of speaking English with someone. So what I personally do is I'm going to tell you a hack or something. It's a kind of trick that I generally do. What I do is I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and sometimes the YouTube videos are of where I'm watching podcasts or some interviews, right? So what I basically do is whenever the interviewer asks any question to the celebrity, so I consider myself at that I consider myself that celebrity, and I start answering on my own. I feel that the interviewer has asked the question to me, and I start answering to them. I simply pause the video and I start answering them. So what I feel is, what my brain feels is, okay, this question has been asked to me, so I should answer it in English. So that's how it's a kind of practice, right? Your video is getting stuck a lot. Are you able to hear me, Jasmeer?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, perfect. Now I can see you and I can hear you as well. Perfect. Yeah, so what I was telling you is, you can also try this thing. You must be watching YouTube videos on a daily basis. So what you can do is you can start watching some of the interviews of your favorite celebrities or sportsmen. If no matter which sport you are interested in, you might be interested in cricket, you might be interested in maybe football, soccer, hockey, whatever the sport is, or maybe you are interested in some of the celebrities, right? Any celebrity, maybe any Bollywood celebrity or Hollywood celebrity. So what you can do is you can start watching their interviews. That is something that I have started doing. So whenever an interviewer asks any question to the celebrity, simply pause the video and consider yourself. Consider that celebrity, consider yourself that celebrity.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can start answering. It is just for the practice of yourself. I don't know how stupid or logical this thing is, but I guess this thing works. Simply pause and start speaking as if you are answering to that interviewer on behalf of that celebrity. You can feel like that, right? Even see, you can see my English is not that good. Even I'm struggling in speaking English, but
No.
but it's
The thing is that
yeah.
the thing is that you have a good fluency.
No,
I have watched a couple of your videos.
Okay.
I have watched your couple of English study videos, and I saw there you are just keep on speaking over there. You are not letting tutors speaking, and I like the thing.
It's just so nice of you, brother. It's just that, whatever English I know, I have a lot to talk. The content is there in my mind, but it's just that I'm working on my English. If I had to talk in Hindi, so I can really blow your mind. But when it comes to English, of course, because English is not my first language, it's my second language. But yes, I have worked on my English, and still a lot of work is going on because I have to cover a lot of things still in my spoken English. So of course, I can say I am at a very, I won't call myself a beginner, but I guess I am at an intermediate level, and even in intermediate, the beginner intermediate, I would call myself. Right. So yeah.